2 weeks remain in this year's legislative session in Annapolis, and the fates of 3 school safety bills remain uncertain. Portions of the bills were drafted as a result of Project Baltimore's Chris Papps reporting on one local mom's fight to keep juvenile sex offenders out of school.
The last time this Harford County mother was in Annapolis was nearly 1 year ago.
It was a bittersweet moment. It felt as though it gave my daughter a voice.
And she never thought she'd be back this soon to fight for her daughter.
To be honest, after he signed the bill into law, I thought that, in a sense, I fixed things and tried to make things better.
Why did you come back?
For my daughter. She deserves to have a voice.
Project Baltimore first interviewed this mother 14 months ago in January 2024. To help protect the identity of her daughter, we are concealing her name.
I wouldn't wish what we have gone through on my worst enemy.
In late 2023, a then 15-year-old boy pleaded to a second-degree rape charge involving this mother's now 5-year-old daughter. But instead of going to juvenile detention, the juvenile rapist received probation and returned to class at Patterson High School in Baltimore City.
House Bill 814.
72 days after Project Baltimore first told this mother's story, legislators in Annapolis passed a new state law barring juveniles on the Juvenile Sex Offender Registry from attending school in person. This mother attended the bill signing.
Thank you so much. This means so much more than you could ever imagine.
And now she's back in Annapolis, fighting for additional changes in state law to protect students.
For all the other children of Maryland, they deserve to be protected.
All children deserve classrooms, not screens. We believe in facts over fear.
Our children are our most vulnerable citizens, and they deserve the maximum protection.
This legislative session, multiple bills are being debated which expand on last year's law. House Bill 638 keeps juveniles on the Juvenile Sex Offender Registry until age 21, ensuring they cannot return to school in person. House Bill 1265 mandates a school must be informed if a student offender transfers to a new school. And House Bill 952 gives schools access to the Juvenile Sex Offender Registry so districts know who's sitting in class.
The only way to make a change is by speaking out and up and doing exactly what I'm here to do today.
This mother came to Annapolis to meet with House Judiciary Committee Chair Delegate Lou Clippinger to advocate for all 3 bills, which are directly related to Fox 45's continued reporting on what happened after her daughter was victimized. This past January, 2 months ago, Fox 45 broke the news that Baltimore City Judge Charles Bloomquist went against the advice from the state's attorney's office and ended probation for the juvenile rapist who attacked this mother's daughter. The court's ruling removed the teen from the Juvenile Sex Offender Registry, allowing him to return to class in person at any school, which was devastating to the victim's family.
It's time that we look at the victims and the other children rather than the offenders, and that we need to put them first. Even if it protects one child, it's worth it. This bill is worth it.
These 3 House bills are why this mother came to Annapolis. All 3, in part, were written because of what happened to her daughter, something she doesn't want happening to anyone else's.
I just really hope that they do what's right and pass this so that we can protect all of the children. That's what it comes down to.
In February, as Project Baltimore reported, the Maryland State Board of Education passed a new regulation mandating that schools alert other schools if a student with a criminal record transfers. That language is very similar to House Bill 1265 that, if passed, would make the regulation a state law. I'm Chris Papps, and this is Project Baltimore. I'm Chris Papps. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.